Hello and welcome back everybody. Agito here, and it is that time of the month. Once again, we have hit the first. So long to February, hello to March. The road to 2.5 anniversary has officially begun. It is now upon us. So, obviously with every month reset, we have the this month that has dropped. Shops have reset, and we'll also Rise of the Sinister Dominion, that's in here, and also just as a quick thing, because honestly, why the hell not? We have him being on Astral Raids for the coming weekend. Build up Dark for him. So, before I continue, there are links in the description. Feel free to check them out, and also feel free to subscribe for more information. I would love to try and hit 1K before the summer gets underway. So, there's a lot to talk about here. There's a lot to talk about. So obviously, they start off by talking about what's currently here. They talk about the facility event that's now live. I've not read it yet, actually, because I just blitzed to a point of where I can just start. But I definitely will read it, I definitely will. But also, they have said that Ferris and Gabriel, the very same dragon, Gabriel, who is partnered with Pinon, in fact, so therefore Gabriel is going to be water. I don't know which form of Pinon she will support, but hopefully it makes her viable in some way, shape, or form. And they'll be available to summon after the Gala Dragalia. So, this is bait and a half. Do remember 2.5 ANNI. That's all I'm going to say. I will have to look at their kits to see how good they truly are. We will get info on these tomorrow, actually. So that's a video. Alright, so this month now. This month. First of all, this is more likely the thumbnail. They keep on improving this art every time, and I love that. They keep on improving it. So, first saw a quest in a new series of high difficulty content, Rise of Sinister Dominion, mid-March. It has been delayed to mid-March. In which now I can go to here and talk about that really quickly. It was originally scheduled for the 5th of March, my time at least, 4th for some people. Has been delayed until mid in order to ensure that players can enjoy it in its most polished state. We thank you for your patience and kindly ask you wait just a bit longer as we complete the final touches. I'm perfectly fine with this being delayed. They are truly making sure it is polished and well orchestrated. And also, I have more time to finish my Agito weapons. I only need 10 left. I just need the gold. So I'm very close to finishing. Very, very happy about this regardless. I'm just glad that they're taking time, but however, I do really want to face them. I really do. So, Rise of the Sinister Dominion features bosses that are tied to the apostles and angels who appear in the current facility event going on now. Details of these relationships will continue to be fleshed out as the overarching story evolves over time. So pretty much, if I'm correct, this is probably going to go into main story eventually because if we remember correctly, they did introduce Nevin. They had introduced Julieta, Tobias already. So definitely some church stuff will be introduced in the main story. They will probably be introduced then. This is probably going to be an Agito situation where they release the Agitos first, slowly, but then they adapt them into the story accordingly. That's probably what's happening here. So now my question is that since, well, obviously we're now getting like branching out stories that started as facility events and events like that, could we eventually get Hinomoto bosses and have them incorporated into the main story? Because I mean, like, I don't think anyone would complain about Iyasu being in the main story. I don't think anyone would complain. But moving on. The first set of Rise of the Sinister Dominion quests, Lilith's Encroaching Shadow will debut in 3 difficulties: Standard, Expert, and Master. Those are now pretty much the standards when it comes to bosses. The Demon Lilith will appear in Expert and above. What's more, Master difficulty features a new mechanic that causes the boss to change their element attunement mid-battle. When this occurs, players must adapt to this new threat by changing their team and therefore must prepare 2 teams before embarking on the quest. So what this means, Expert and Standard, those are only 1 element. That's what that means. So that's very interesting. We might see like nuking again. We might see nuking return. That is definitely something. But Master, however, Master is where shit will truly hit the fan. But I do want to talk about, and well, by the way, this now confirms she is Dark and Fire. I called this ever since we got the 2nd promo art. This pretty much now confirms it. If this did not confirm it beforehand, this now confirms it. So players can unlock additional weapon slots in their Agito weapons using materials earned from Rise of the Sinister Dominion quests, increasing the total number of imprints that these weapons can equip from 5 to 7. However, only special imprints earned from Rise of the Sinister Dominion quests can be equipped to those 2 additional slots. So I'm treating them as another rarity. I call them 6-star prints. We will find out what they're officially called. I just call them 6 stars because well, how they work is that it's like 5-star slots, then 4-star and below. It's pretty much 2 6-star slots. Think of it like that. To upgrade, players will need to collect the required materials by playing. It's clear then that playing these quests have many benefits, new weapon slots and weapons included. So, since the plot of Rise of the Sinister Dominion takes place in North Dragalia, players must complete Chapter 16 of the main campaign before they can attempt this challenge. So, make sure you clear Chapter 16. So, please note that Lilith's Encroaching Shadow Master, which makes use of the new team change mechanic, will only be available in solo play upon release. That means players will be grinding Expert upon release. So therefore, nuking in co-op is going to be a thing until we get Master. People will then move to that and actually do it properly. However though, I'm assuming weeklies are going to be a thing with this. So it's pretty much do your weekly in Master, then farm Expert. That's probably what's going to happen here. But a co-op version will be added at a later date. Rise of the Sinister Dominion quest, released after Lilith's Encroaching Shadow, will debut with both solo and co-op versions available from the get-go. So pretty much, Master being available only in solo, that's only going to be a now thing. Don't worry too much about that. They're probably still working on polish. They just want it out for us to at least get the ground running. Which, well, I'm fine with that, to be honest. Further details will be provided in an upcoming notification. I hope you're looking forward to learning more about what awaits you. So we also have the next 2 events beyond this current one. We have a new defense battle in mid-March. Story will unfold in North Dragalia city of Grams and will feature a pair of combat androids from the region. Here's a sneak peek at one of them, Aaron. I think it's pronounced like the Attack on Titan one. Like Laxley, she has a mind of her own despite her android origins. So first of all, this looks bait as hell. This looks waifu as hell, so... But me personally, it's general pool, I'm skipping, but I can tell a lot of people are already going to go in for this. And this kind of does have a Honkai Impact feel, I'm not going to lie. But she still looks really, really cool. I will say that, she does look cool. And she's probably going to be a gun. That's probably what this is, or a sword, I don't know. And we have the rerun event in late March, Echoes of Antiquity. Yes, actually, I nailed that first shot. Hell yeah, with Wukong and with her, Zhuan Zhang being the free unit and that being the free dragon. So if you don't have her, you can pick her up. They really need to spiral some of these units. They really do, because most of them are shit. So, part 2 of Chapter 18 of the main campaign will be released in late March. What awaits Prince and his friends in the deepest recess of the Forest of the Fairies? So, this will have the Gala. No ifs, ands, or buts. This will have the Gala in it. So, definitely do be prepared for this, alright? People are going to freak out. I'm going to say it right now. People are going to freak out what the hell happens in here. This is going to be very twisty because this will lead directly into 2.5 Annie, in which, speaking of that, additional events taking place in late March will be revealed in an upcoming Dragalia digest. Hell yeah. So Dragalia celebrates another monumentous milestone, 2.5 years of service on March 27th, 2021. As with previous anniversaries, information on upcoming updates and events will be provided in a Dragalia digest beforehand. I hope you're looking forward to seeing what exciting news Not has to share. Then also a login, you get those. I do need the honeys really fucking bad. I'll take that. And summon vouchers. Who's not going to love free summon currency? Am I right? But no, I am incredibly excited for this month. This will 100% be a reaction. I don't know if I'll do solo reaction or in the Discord reaction like I've been doing with the recent gaming stuff. Because honestly, those are fun to do. But I don't know yet. Probably. And I will say, calm this time, unlike the second Annie. Don't you worry about that. That's probably what destroyed my mic in the first place, because I was yelling all the time. But no, like, I'm incredibly excited. I'm also excited to see where the story will go, because it looks like they're incredibly hinting at these things. Now, my question is, how are these things tied to the story? But even beyond that, I want to see how the hell these guys fight. Ugh, I just have to wait a little bit longer to be satisfied. But oh well. That is fine by me. I have more time to work up weapons. I'm fine with that. I'm honestly fine with that. And also, it looks like this month is going to be a complete skip month. Nothing limited is on the horizon. So that is very, very nice. Complete utter skip. You get to save your currency unless if obviously you are baited by this person. Which honestly, I don't blame you. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I don't blame you. She looks amazing. But this is skip month. Skip until the Gala Dragalia. Or the remix. Depending on... Oh yeah, that's right. She'll be on the remix. So that's nice. So that's nice for some people. This is a remix. But beyond that, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys are excited for Rise of the Sinister Dominion. I am incredibly excited. Cannot wait to face it. Cannot wait. And hopefully you guys do use your currency wisely, because this is going to be a hell month of baits. That's all I'm going to say. This is going to be a hell month of baits for you guys. But hopefully you guys are excited for what the game has to offer. And once again, I have links in the description, and feel free to subscribe as well. Also, once again, I would love to try and hit 1K for the summer. Every subscriber would mean the world to me. So beyond that, I will see you all tomorrow, where honestly probably they'll have this banner info. So I'll see you then.